What's good, YouTube, man? Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy Trey Master, man. Back with another video today, man. You know what I mean? So, I thank God for another day. You know what I'm saying? So, on a beautiful Wednesday. So, before we get to the video, y'all, if y'all new, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to notifications. Make sure y'all follow my social media platforms at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Right down there below. You feel me? And I'm gonna put in the description too, you feel me? So, anyways, man, today's video, man, we finna talk about Florence takeover and Myrtle Beach takeover. You know what I mean? So, I got DM'd a lot on my Snapchat, on my goddamn Instagram, whatever, so forth, and most of my fans really from truck scenes really told me to goddamn it to pop out to the Florence show, the Florence one, and mostly everybody told me to pop out to Myrtle Beach shit, you know what I mean? So, boom. I was like, damn. And the crazy thing is, ladies and gentlemen, that bitch is on goddamn it July the 12th, the same day, you know what I mean? So, the Florence one is high class one. And goddamn it, the Myrtle Beach one is for EL, standing for exclusive lean. You know what I mean? So shout out to both of them truck companies. You know what I mean? So shout out to EL, exclusive lean, and shout out to high class. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to both of them. You know what I mean? I'm cool with both of them. You know what I'm saying? I've been in their shows a bunch of times. You know what I mean? Show pretty love to me. You know what I mean? So I show love back to them. You feel me? Shout out to my boy Juju. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hayden. You know what I mean? Shout out to Marshall Evans, Brett Michaels, my brother Jeffrey as well. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shoe God, all these guys, Big Mo, all these guys, you know what I mean? So a lot of people told me to goddamn it come to like Florence one or Myrtle Beach one. So it's hard to figure out that what show I need to go to, you know what I mean? So it's really hard, you know what I mean? So to me personally, ladies and gentlemen, me personally, I think high class and exclusive lean, which is AKA EL, they need to throw a show together like they did last year while I was in Myrtle Beach last year with Jeffrey, my brother Jeffrey, you know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Jeffrey once again, you feel me? So I'm gonna put a little clip, you know what I mean, about Myrtle Beach last year. Take a look at it.
Hey, I don't know nothing. Hey, the bitches out here, bro. I'm good. I'm trying to get some fat ass tonight. Yeah!
And boom, that's the one I'm talking about, you know what I mean? That's one with last year or sometime, you feel me? So, like, bro, we need it. Like, I think me personally, I think EL and high class definitely need to throw a show together, you know what I mean? So the whole truck community to be outside together, you know what I mean? Everybody just come together, cause like I said on my last YouTube videos, you know what I mean? The truck scenes really is about coming together, you know what I mean? No matter what truck company you with, none of that, you know what I mean? So no matter what kind of truck you got, none of that, you know what I mean? It's about coming together, you see what I'm saying? Because the cops, they already banned squat, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we still leaning in a way. Leaning forever, nigga, no cap. So fuck all that shit. We don't care what nobody else got to say about us, none of that shit, so. Cause at the end of the day, guys, ladies and gentlemen, like, it's about us like coming together type shit. You feel me? So I'm gonna let y'all in the comment section figure out what show I need to go to, whatever, you know what I mean? So, so I had to make this video for today. Don't mind that shit anyway. But yeah, y'all, people, we like, they need to like throw a show together like they did last year once again, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all figure out in my comment section, you know what I mean? Or test my social media, like my Snapchat, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? TikTok, whatever, you know what I mean? I prefer to text me on Snapchat and on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I do text people on TikTok too, but not likely. You know what I mean? Cause like, you know how I be doing on TikTok for sure. Do you like Cristiano Ronaldo Messiah? Cristiano Ronaldo Messiah. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry about that shit. You know what I mean? So I had to deal with that bullshit. You feel me? You know. But yeah, y'all. So the same fucking day, July the 12th, which is next month, the Florence show, and goddamn it, Myrtle Beach. You feel what I'm saying? So when I first seen this shit, ladies and gentlemen, I was like, what the hell? That shit was on the same day. Really? Cause I had posted on my Snapchat. I had posted both flyers on my Snapchat, you know what I mean? So it was like, I was like, what the fuck? Both of them on the same day. So I posted on my story, whatever, boom. So I questioned everybody who's in the truck scenes, everybody who added me on Snapchat, whatever, so forth, all that shit. I voted, whatever. You know what I mean? So I had to make sure that people voted on which show I need to go to prefer, Florence or Myrtle Beach. So I got equal. You know what I mean? Equal. A lot of people say that Myrtle Beach shit gonna be jumping, whatever. I like, okay. Then next thing I know, I heard about Florence side of shit too. So the people in Florence said, yeah, Florence gonna be jumping too, or whatever, so forth. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know, y'all. You know what I mean? So let me know for real in the comment section. You see what I'm saying? Like, ooh, y'all, bro, me personally, I think truck scenes taking over 2025. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Last year in Myrtle Beach and goddamn Florence, last year, we definitely took over. Truck scenes for shit, sure. You know what I mean? So truck scenes are still taking over once again. You dig? Like I said, man, it's about coming together. You know what I mean? So rest in peace to my boy JJ. You know what I mean? So, you know, if y'all don't know who JJ is, he right here. So, yep, that's him, you know what I mean? So, and yes, I did make a video about him as well, you know what I mean? So, the day before he passed, you know what I'm saying? So, mental health is real still, you know what I mean? So, we just finna goddamn it turn up this year, y'all, 2025. I feel like 2025 will be my year, man, you know what I mean? So, you know, oh yeah, before I get out of this video, man, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all some real motivation and real advice y'all need to hear. The ones who've been watching me, you know what I mean, since day one, before I come up, before I have all these subscribers and shit. So, you know, I know life is hard, you know what I mean? Especially you gotta deal with ups and downs, trials, tribulations, you know what I mean? Shit like that, you feel me? You know, all I got to say is, man, my advice to all my real supporters and fans out there who've been watching and who just now started do a YouTube channel or TikTok, whatever, or who in the truck scenes as well, you know what I mean, is me. So if y'all understand that mental health is real, you know what I mean, all I got to say is, like, if you feel like you need to talk to somebody, you know what I mean, holler at me, you know what I'm saying, I will text back, whatever, so forth, you know what I'm saying. So, and pray to God as well, keep God in your hands forever, you know what I'm saying, because God did brought us here to, like, to be successful, to take care of our peoples, our responsibilities, and support our family, support our people, support our friends, you know what I'm saying, and chase our dreams, chase our goals, be rich, you know what I mean, shit like that. So end of the day, you gonna have, like, most people, you know what I mean, hate on you, shit like that. So end of the day, like, you got to keep on going. That's what I had to learn too, you know what I'm saying. So I'm 22 years old, goddamn it. I'm still in truck scenes anyway. I love before before I had when I was in high school, I started like in squad. I mean, I've been in little trucks my whole life. I mean, once I like in middle school type shit, like 12 or 13, you know what I mean? That's when I actually got interested to squatter trucks, you know what I mean? So that's really like the best years right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a kid. So I am still who I am, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong though, but I just thank God that I'm doing these YouTube videos about these truck scenes, you know what I mean? For shit sure still, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah though, y'all, to the ones who want to give up and all that shit, don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams, none of that shit, you know what I mean? Because your time is going to come, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to happen overnight, none of that old shit, you feel me? So you might not get where you want to be now, but in the next few more years, or maybe if it got down next week or next year or months, you gonna win. Trust me, believe that. You know what I mean? So I had to learn that shit too as well. You feel me? And yes, y'all, like that's all I need to let y'all know that for sure. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, we about to dip out of this video, man. Make sure y'all comment and on shit like that, or text me on Snapchat, on Instagram. Make sure that what show I need to go to, Florence or Myrtle Beach, you know what I mean? So about to head out, y'all. So like I said, man, if y'all new, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I love y'all, man. See you in the next video.